Hello and welcome to Leicester Vintage. It's hot.
I'm in my summer outfit. Let's do the shop tour.
Get it.
If you watch Toy Shop on Tour, you'll know I like the weird, gross out 80s stuff. And we've got Mad Balls in. Look them out. Series 2. We did have a full set, but a couple of them went really fast. Here we have him. He is my absolute favourite, Wolf Breath, because he's a little werewolf guy. And look at that card. That is in beautiful condition. By Amtoy from the mid-80s. This packaging, there was, nothing else like this packaging. I thought, how are we going to do it? And they're an absolute pain to stack up. But they're brilliant. Let's go through some others. This guy's amazing as well. Bruise Brother. Check him out. So mean. They did comics and so much spin-off merchandise of Mad Balls. They did sunglasses, skateboard knee pads. You name it, you could buy Mad Ball stuff. But it's really, really hard to get hold of these days. After Mad Balls, at a similar time, as a bit of a cash-in, there was Blurt Balls. Now, you'd think everyone always mistakes these for Mad Balls, but what they do, you squeeze them and they shoot this little guy out their mouth, and they're all different. There's about 8 of them, I think, and they're really, really cool. It won't squirt. They never do. You're very lucky if you get one that works, but awesome. Look, a little fly in his mouth. He's some kind of frog creature. Awesome.
Here we have a lovely loose Radian example. And this is the perils of buying stuff from abroad, people. All those Mad Balls come from South America, and most of them get here in one piece. We are, however, running out of them, so if you know a good supplier, please let us know. This is one of the ones that was torn open by customs. Not just like we'll have a look, we'll peel it open, sympathetic. No, ripped in half by customs in order to check that he wasn't some sort of narcotic. But anyway, he's in there, he looks quite cool, and if you're into that sort of thing, he's a 90 grade, and he's got only the face a mother could love.
Here we have it. As Danny Dyer would say, the wall. If you go on our website, you'll find loads of amazing boxed stuff, but only in the shop itself will you find these bargains here. There's a lot of everything. You've got Necker, Freddy Krueger. Look, you've got a Blade just there, loose in the box. Blade. The Nasty Boys. My personal favourite is this very camp Dark Knight Returns Joker. Look at him. Look how he's holding his gun. He's got his pinky out. Get a cup of tea with him. Great stuff here. And you could spend ages just ploughing through here. Good stuff.
Swords. Now, I love swords, and you might do too. But not this sort of stuff, really. It's too realistic, that is. I like stuff like this. Look at this. It's brilliant. This is exactly the kind of toy that I love. Because 1, it's a bit rubbish. 2, you don't get them very often, and they don't come up over here. And I love the fact it's so cheaply made. It sounds weird, doesn't it? We're looking at items of quality, as it were, but it's not. It's just the rarity and the fact that it's just so cool. And at some point, it would have had electrics as well that would have optimistically worked on a good day, maybe. And then we've got a nice blank back here with the packaging, no expense spared there. Made by a company called Jazzman. Do you imagine? It's not like sort of, Coltrane type jazz, different kind of jazz man we're after there. And this one, this is cooler. This is my favourite out of the 2. This is a really cool Skeletor sword. And again, it's just cheap enough for me to love it, and just unusual enough for me to love it. And again, we've got that nice blank back. But this time they've made a little bit more effort, you can see. And this was 1984, made in Spain. Brilliant. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. 2 big, useless, plastic, empty things full of air. But we have got these robots as well. So So Gav, you've got Radian, haven't you?
Radian, look
I
at
like
him.
Radian because he sounds like an amateur photographer from Rill. Hello, my name's Radian.
Radian.
I'm not originally from Rill, that's why I've done this accent.
I like his very tiny face.
He's amazing.
Look at him, look at the size of him, that little face.
I know. He's the only one I remember as a kid as well.
And they all have these rocket arms, don't they? You can shoot the arms off.
They're very cool.
Like that Godzilla, is that made by the same people?
I'm not sure. I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. But we don't see the Godzilla over here.
No,
so
we don't.
I've never ever had one. But these are cool. These do occasionally turn up in the UK, although they're more common overseas. This is Demos. Demos, again, another chap that we know. But he's really, really cool. I'm sure somebody will pick me up on the pronunciation. Yeah. What I did notice about these got a few paint marks here and there. I'm not sure whether this one's had some touchings or whether it's just the paint quality. Because the paint does match everywhere. But it's one of those ones it throws in, but he's so, so cool.
They are great, just like massive blown vinyl, really cheaply made. But look at that presence.
You could imagine that being made as a toy now for like the art set, you know, the sort of vinyl,
the art
vinyl
vinyl collectors, and really that's kind of where that stuff stemmed from,
Yeah.
these things.
Yeah, really
That's
cool.
where it all began.
And finding them complete with the missiles, these have all got all their missiles as well. Finding them complete with the missiles is quite a hard task, but we're very pleased to have these. I've had Radian a number of times, but this is my first one, so I'm kind of guarding them jealously.
They're really good. I'd love, like, imagine having a whole set of them on your shelf at home.
Yeah. But imagine the play value in that as a kid.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause
you
that
could chuck it about as
yeah.
well. It's not going to break, he says.
He says, no, let's not try
Let's not
that
go
theory,
there.
eh? But we have got that sort of thing of like, you would get that as a cheap toy, as a kid, as a massive toy, and it would be so cool.
Yeah.
What I love about Radian as well is his side profile as well, because he's like that. He's got that sort of...
Oh, he's got a
so
bird
cool.
head.
Yeah, he's amazing. Just such a cool toy.
I'd never noticed that. That is cool.
So yeah, so we like these. So, you know, they're not on the website for a reason. We don't really want to sell them, but they're really cool. And I will be quite happy to have these for a very, very long time. That's right, fans of Joe on a Ladder are not going to be disappointed with this one, because we brought the ladder out from the depths of the shop to show you these Voice to the Bottom of the Sea and Irwin Allen kits we've had in. Now, I love Irwin Allen stuff. It is probably my earliest childhood television memory of watching Voice to the Bottom of the Sea with my sister when it was on repeat. And I absolutely adore them. I've got one already, so I'm not tempted by these. But there is some really cool stuff. So you've got the flying sub. You've also got a Lost in Space Jupiter up there. Over the other side, we've got some robots. And this, for me, the only time I ever got starstruck was I met David Hedison, star of Voice to the Bottom of the Sea, at a convention once. And it's the only time I've paid for an autograph, because he's just such a ledge. Amazing. Love it.
Oh, the girls' cabinet's getting there now. We've got a few bits in. Did you watch the Jubilee? The Queen's new best friend, Paddington. This is by Hartoy. There was a lot of this kind of thing in the 80s. Just little solid cast trinkets. You put them on your shelf. They did them for Care Bears, Rainbow Bright, everything. Tiny little, non-posable, just really cute little items. And we've got a few Paddingtons in. There they all are on the back. A great little selection. And look at them. They were £1.25 back then. That's not cheap, is it?
But what's the most long-lived toy or toy line, would you say? It's not Star Wars, no. It's anything by Gerry Anderson. I'm sure somebody will pick me up on that and say there's something else. But as far as I'm concerned, Gerry Anderson, Doctor Who as well probably, are in that same field of being right through from the 60s, right through to modern models today. This is one from the 2000s. This is a UFO skydiver by Product Enterprise. We've got loads and loads of Product Enterprise. Feast your eyes on that little lot. And then we've also got some of the toys. So in the early 90s, you could go out and buy yourself a nice little Captain Scarlet set. This is a really nice set. All unused, really, really nice little set. And yours for £30 here in the shop. There's not many toys you can buy from that era that are that cheap, that are mint in box. We've also got an SPV up here. There we go, a bit more expensive, but that's unused. And a really cool toy. It's a good toy, that was as well. But an even better toy for me was the Stingray sub. Really, really cool toy. Absolutely brilliant. I love Jerry Anderson stuff, not because I had any affinity with the programs. I just think they're good toys. And the models that you can buy now from makes like the Big Chief Studios, etc., are high detailed for the adult collector. Just to give you an example, this again is a Product Enterprise. It's quite old now, but look at the quality of the figure. She's absolutely brilliant. So whether it's Space 1999, UFO, Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet, even go back even further, Supercar, there's something for everyone within the Jerry Anderson range. And the chances are you'll always find something else to collect.
So there we go. That's the end of the shop tour.
And that's it. It's so sad. you sad? We're quite sad. But we have got a new website.
Yes.
So go and click stuff. I mean, never has click stuff been more apt than today.
There's so much on there. There's stuff being added all the time. Go and have a look.
Yeah. In the meantime, get out of here. We'll see you next time. Oh, hold on. What have we forgot?
Toy Shop on Tour 2.
Toy Shop on Tour 2. This time it's personal. Yes, Toy Shop on Tour 2 is coming your way very soon. We start filming in August. August the 8th. We go out and we film and we start our tour in
Rome,
Italy. We can't wait. So we'll keep you guys informed as time progresses. But that's it now. I think that's it. All the housekeeping done. There's nothing else to say, but goodbye and we'll see you very soon.